Welcome to MrClef.com's quick review of 12 laws and policies I would study right now, brought to you by Noble Review. Manifest Destiny. Here you have a great map that will show you everything from the Louisiana Purchase all the way to the West Coast. Number 11. Know all about salutary neglect? This is a big one. All of those causes for the Revolutionary War happened when salutary neglect ended after the French and Indian War. Can you say Teddy Roosevelt? I knew you could. Conservation is number 10. Teddy Roosevelt, unlike preservationists, wanted to use some of the land, but also wanted to protect it. Containment. Stopping the spread of communism after World War II. Here's a lot of examples. Also know the War Powers Act. That limited the amount of time a president could use overseas force. Moving on to neutrality. George Washington didn't want to use force, did not want to make alliances, and that is important because it affected American foreign policy for years to come. I've probably seen it 1,000 times. The Fugitive Slave Act always coming up on test. It's the most controversial part of the Compromise of 1850. Here are 3 slave compromises to know. Also, don't forget about the Emancipation Proclamation, which during the Civil War changed the war aims to that of abolition. In a broad sense, I'll give you the term New Deal. More specifically, there's a lot of alphabet soup that you need to know about FDR's plan to get out of the Great Depression. Also know about packing the court. That can often become a cartoon that can be analyzed on a test. The Sherman Antitrust Act. Although its purpose was supposed to bust trusts, often it was used to break up union activity. Executive Order 9066 was the way that FDR enforced Japanese internment. Internment was found justified in Korematsu versus the U.S. The goal of the Dawes Severalty Act was to break up tribal land holdings. Native Americans were offered citizenship provided that they would assimilate to American culture. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965 were key legislations during the Civil Rights era. And number 1, Jim Crow laws during Home Rule. Also during that period, know about literacy tests, grandfather clauses, and sharecropping, all of which took away the rights of African Americans. For more review, you can get free flashcards and review sheets at MrClef.com. We also invite you to check out Noble Review in both paperback and ebook formats. Best of luck on your tests.